Well, good morning. Instacart sometimes, I understand you're trying to get people to work for the lowest, but these batches that I've screenshotted are just like, how the hell does the algorithm justify it? It's crazy. Let me see here. Well, 11 for 54. That's bad. Um, there's one here. $10 for 53 items. Goes to show that they're clearly not paying you at all to go shopping. Clearly, that they're paying $7.93. And then you get a tip for 53. Obviously, for 6 miles. Seriously, that's crazy. That's insane, man. It's freaking insane. Who takes these batches? Obviously, on some level, people are taking these batches because really the system has all the data from all the people who are Instacarting. And they have the averages. They know how long it takes. They know the price point perfectly. So therefore the system can use that math perfectly to have the perfect lowball offer. Because obviously the system knows that these orders are going to get taken. That's why it's kind of like unfair in a way, because the math is objective. They know, when you accept a batch, how quick you are to accept it when you know it's a good one. And then you have a batch that you're teetering on, like yesterday. They record that. They absolutely do. They have to. They this person took 10 seconds and, maybe 5 seconds before it expires. Oh, but this person, wow, a quarter of a second he took this. So obviously with that data, they know that okay, let's look at the distance, look at the price, and that person jumped at it, right? Obviously, that's the system that can obviously be able to ultimately lowball because they know people are taking these orders. Because if they weren't, why would they be offered, right? 63 for $9, dude. That's crazy. And East Longmeadow, there's people with money in East Longmeadow. You got to have good money to live there. There's some nice houses there. Okay? So 89 units, 63 items for $9. That's crazy. This morning was the 71 for $7, dude. What the frig, man? That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane, right? Just look at that. Did you look at that, right? Now, I love that Ed Bassmaster, man. He was, that character. Would you just look at that? Yeah. That's crazy, right? It's insane. It's totally insane that these batches are just freaking crazy. They're crazy. Crazy batches, man. Totally insane. Yesterday, I kind of screwed up on my diet. I saw some cinnamon bears at Target. And Target cinnamon bears are better. They're softer and they have a better cinnamon flavor. So, I cheated hardcore. But, I'm not gonna fucking continually to fuck up. I'm not gonna just reset and get back to normal. That's all you do. Don't mind fuck yourself about it. If anybody here is dieting too, don't mind fuck yourself. Just reset and do it again. Because you're not going to gain any if you go back, right? Right. So therefore, don't mind fuck yourself, because I was like feeling all sorts of guilt over it, and man, I just have control issues, man. The lack of control issues, just freaking man. Oh man, I screwed up there. Yeah. So those badges are totally freaking insane. It's an insane freaking just, but people are taking them. I think that people are taking them, otherwise they wouldn't be offered. I mean, why would the system offer what they know aren't going to be taken? You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Totally freaking crazy. I sometimes, I come across his videos. I've subscribed to him, that Penguin Zero guy. He has some good points. He made a video about this guy, I guess, that was really thin and then got really, really super fat. And I guess he's doing it for the views. Like, he'd eat like 10 freaking pizzas and shit. And basically, yeah, the videos, he's acting freaking crazy. And then the guy has like all these views. It's like, I don't know, man. He's blaming the viewers. Like, oh, I gained traction because I'm eating all this food and it's your fault. I mean, I understand the influence of peer pressure. I absolutely do. But that's a little too far in saying that it's the viewer's fault. I don't watch that guy's videos. I saw the video from Penguin Zero's video, and definitely cringeworthy. And yeah, there's definitely influence on it, but it's not the viewer's fault. But there is definitely, yeah, I mean, like when I cheated with the freaking cinnamon bears, all of a sudden now I'm eating cake. It's like, woo, it's like the floodgates are open, man. I mean, obviously I do a lot for views. Not that I get a lot of views, but I don't think I'm driven by it. I don't think so. But say if my channel took off, then I probably would. Maybe. I'm not trying to judge, because it's easy to sit there as a non-viewed channel and judge somebody. But not that I'm trying to judge, but I mean, at some level, responsibility is responsibility. The peer pressure is not an excuse. But it's a powerful force. You can definitely look at it and say that. It's a powerful force when you know you're getting a frick ton of views because you're eating all this crazy amount of food. But it's not a positive form of attention. It isn't. People are watching because they're like, holy shit, this guy is acting fucking nuts. And so it's sad. Sometimes any kind of attention is good attention, regardless of how negative it is. Right? It's a sad thing that people get involved in that. And you don't make it better by judging, that's for sure. But I think sometimes we assign blame too leniently, and then it allows the person to not take responsibility for their behavior, because you have to take responsibility in order to get better. So if you're never taking responsibility for how fat you're getting, and you're blaming it because you're getting views, then how are you going to get better? How are you going to get thin again, right? When you're not taking responsibility. I think that's my point I'm trying to get across. I kind of react to, like, oh, yeah, the views. I mean, yeah, I guess individually, everybody should just, like, ignore these people. Then they wouldn't get views. Then they'd probably be upset about it, but then they would probably get better because they're not getting views. Then maybe when they get thinner again and they get views, then they'll get really healthy because they're getting the views for getting healthy rather than getting friggin' unhealthy. That's gonna... I didn't get thin again for views. I didn't. But I have to say, I expected to get a more popular channel when I lost my double chin. And it actually didn't. So it's interesting. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story is don't do things for other people. I have to admit that I'm an external person. I'd like to think that everything I do is from within. I'm doing what I want to do, but I really rely too much on external validation. I really do. Yeah, it's easy to say, don't give a shit about what other people think. It's easy to say that, you know what I mean? It's easy to say it, it's easy to just, yeah, it's interesting. Oh my God. Yeah, that's terrible, man. I probably lost this game all because of that. Yeah, this game is good for memory. Yeah, I'm trying to get smart here. Trying to get smarter and improve my memory by... I think this game, all of them, I think are winnable. Because you win so many of these. That really typically playing. Solitaire, I've never won this many. So... yeah, it's crazy, man. These batches. And after I ate the cake, I felt kind of like crap. So it's like, man, 15 for 53. Especially at Stop and Shop when they don't give you any guidance. 36. Man, today's not the day for... Well... oh, man. Yeah, I know why now, dude. I freaking fell. I gained a couple... I don't know if I gained... I think I gained 1 4-star. I think I had 2 and 1. So my 4-star dropped my rating. Because I would, so 4.83. Yesterday I was at 4.86, I think. At 25 ratings or 27 ratings. And I was seeing some okay batches. And now that I've dropped to 4.83, I'm seeing the trash. I think that's what they're doing too, as it says your ability to see batches is hinged on your rating. So basically, if you have a bad rating, you're going to see all the trash. And I think that, at 4.86, they were saying I was below average. So when I gained the 4-star, it definitely knocked me. It knocked me down. So I think item missing. Yeah. That was from last year. They haven't cleared this stuff from last year yet. This was from last year. What the hell, man? Come on, dude. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What the fuck? That's why in this business you make the money while you can. And that's also half the reason I took this post office job was for, the job security of it. And I want to buy a house, and they look at your adjusted gross income. And so with all my deductions, it makes my income look terrible. So having sustained income will help my debt to income ratio. And therefore, hopefully in a few years, I'll be able to make a purchase. So, yeah. Hopefully. That's the goal. And secondly, the reason is simply because of this kind of stuff. Great job, Joe. Great employee. I'm not an employee, man. I'm a contractor. But I'll get a thumbs up. That's cool, man. So yeah, I'm not late with my freaking... Let's see. It's... Yes. No on that one. No on that one. Yes. Yeah, everyone seemed happy, and that they didn't take my tips away, and I got raised a tip. So, I mean, that's the mindfuckery, dude. It's like, hey man, a 4 is a bad rating. No, it's not. It's actually a good rating. But that's kind of the psychological tricks that they like to play. And that kind of fucking aggravates me. So, whatever, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta make the money when you gotta make it. I'm not taking these orders. But yeah, I think my rating, gaining that 4-star, has opened the floodgates to these real terrible freaking orders. Good. I'll suck it up. And actually, Nugs makes a point, which is a good, valid point. People think they're making money because they're busy. When actually, no, you're not. You're driving your car into the ground because you're busy doing shit orders. Yeah. Don't let yourself be busy and think you're making money. Yeah, that's a very good point of view to put it into perspective. So, I will catch you guys later. However, yesterday, I did make good money yesterday. I made $156 yesterday. I gained that 4-star, and fucking voila, man. Gotta be perfect in this game. You have a couple 4 stars, dude, and all of a sudden you're a piece of shit in the eyes of Instacart, and they're gonna treat you that way and make batches that are total shit, and then just flood non-stop shit batches and think, well, geez, the person needs to make money. He's going to take it anyway because that's all we're going to offer. Well, no. I'm not going to take any of that shit. So, I'm sorry, man. Even though you're constantly now bombarding me shit because I fucked up and gained a 4-star, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean that I'm going to fucking take your shit. I mean, that's not that bad. After all, if you take 100 ratings that I had, I don't have more than 10 ratings below 5. Seriously. So then my rating would be really well. But they like to play this little gimmick fucking psych game of fucking, okay, based on 29 ratings. You know what I mean? Just to fucking try to fuck your numbers up more. You know what I mean? It's fucking, they're mind fuckers, man. Sitting in their fucking office and just playing mind games because they're fucking dipshits. But this shows the lack of empathy that some of these motherfuckers have. Literally. The absolute lack of fucking giving a fuck about anybody else. because 71 items for $7 fucking dollars is bullshit. You don't have to be a person that does this to know that fucking going shopping for 70 items for fucking 6 miles for $7 is bullshit. I mean, anybody knows that that is bullshit. I mean, seriously, straight up. How the fuck can you fucking not know that that is fucking a load of shit to go shop for 70 freaking items for $7 after driving 6 miles? I mean, literally, dude. I mean, come on, man. I mean, seriously. All because, fucking A, dude, you came to 4-star, dude. You know what I mean? It's crazy. $7 fucking dollars. They're just trying to fuck with you. Trying to get you angry. Like 59 for 16. I mean, it's their fucking level of fucking perfection they expect before they fuck you over by not allowing you to see good batches that really fucking makes you angry. I mean, I don't have any 2s at the moment. I have no 1s. I only have 1 3 and just a few fucking 4s, dude. And all of a sudden now I can't see a good batch. You know what I mean? For that level. You know what I mean? For that, the amount of money. I mean, seriously, yesterday I made money, but those orders were fucking, some of them were a pain in the asses, man. That 3 for order was a pain in the ass. I had to freaking wait for somebody on campus, man. They were in the dorm. I went inside the dorm with them and delivered it to their door with them. She didn't want to, you know what I mean? I did it willingly. And then you know what I mean? I didn't get tipped by one of them. So, I mean, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's not like all these batches that I have been taking are actually all that great. But now, I mean, it says, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. It's freaking nuts. But that's the psychological game they're playing. We're now not going to let you see one good batch. And whatever, dude. I just have to wait for the DMV. I don't want to... I'm trying to get into this other place, which I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, if I get approved. And I'm trying, of course, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not eating out every day. I'm really not. I'm really improving a lot on that. I've eaten out once or twice this last month, actually. I've been eating at home, which, you know, I always look at the positive, man. I've been really doing well. I've been eating at the grocery store. I've been eating healthy, all right? I mean, I fucked up yesterday, but yeah, so I have been vastly improving because I was eating out every freaking day because I didn't really have a kitchen that I was using. Now I'm using a kitchen and I'm eating better. I'm eating sweet potatoes, and so I'm doing better. I'm doing better at not spending my money. I'm doing pretty good. And I don't want to throw the money at the DMV to change my plates quite yet, because I want to, you know, I want to do that once I get some checks from the job, you know what I mean? Because I'm relying on this Instacart, and obviously I've turned into a shitty Instacart shopper, so therefore you don't get good batches anymore. So therefore I don't want to go broke, because it's going to cost probably $700. They're going to tax what the car's worth. I mean, obviously, I got 55,000 miles. Hopefully that depreciates the vehicle a little bit and helps me out. But it is only a year old. So that means that it's probably going to be like $500. Well, the registration just a couple months ago that I renewed was 570, I think. So yeah, I don't want to lose that chunk of money right yet before I get the stable income. You know what I mean? So I'm stretching it, and I wish I had Uber, but that's gonna take some time. But yet, I haven't got my renewed license yet in the mail. They said 7 to 10 days, and it's been like 2 weeks, and I haven't got my renewed license yet. So that sucks. So I can't do the Uber yet. Because, yeah, I mean, I pretty much, the DoorDash, I've tried doing DoorDash here, and it's nothing. It's not like it is in California. So, yeah. So therefore, I definitely need to wait till I get my job and get some checks in before I change over the vehicle. So yeah, now that the light switch has gone off, that 4-star I got rated has opened the floodgates. The floodgates of shitty batches. But these batches shouldn't even exist anyways. Seriously. I mean, if they're gonna be fucking perfectionistic like that, dude, it's really a fucked up thing, dude. I mean, that's not in the last 100 orders, but then they're only based on 29 ratings. To really fucking screw you for, I mean, it just, that really fucking aggravates the fuck out of me, that psych games that they play like that, dude. It's really a fucking motherfucker. When they treat people that way. And it really fucking pisses you off. Or me off. It fucking pisses me off, dude. I mean, it makes me mad. It makes me angry. And, whatever. You know what I mean? What can you do, man? Gotta take responsibility. It's okay to be angry, but it's my job to not be angry. Because my being angry isn't going to change. It's like the head of the fucking Instacart ain't going to be like, yeah, man, Joseph, you're freaking right, dude. Just because you fucking have 3 fucking 4 stars doesn't mean you're the worst shopper in the world. And yeah, 4 is usually good. That's the way everybody's thinking about it. So therefore, since we don't view it that way, but the people that are using the scale are thinking 4 is good. So therefore, maybe we should think that, yeah, when the person's given a 4, that freaking order wasn't like freaking 10 miles away. Belchertown's all the way over there. And then 7. I'd end up driving 20 miles for that. If that was in town, I'd take that just because I could get a 5-star out of that, hopefully. And fucking be able to get out of the hole. Because that's how I kind of got out of the hole, I think. Was I was taking these tiny freaking batches and doing okay. And then when I lost the 1-star and the 2-star, then it jumped my rating up to 4.86. And well, up to 8.9 before they dropped off the freaking 4 ratings from 29 ratings to 25. So therefore, yeah, and it raised my rating up from the 4.78 that had given me. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wait for these small tiny batches and just take these freaking small tiny batches. Because I'm definitely not shopping for an hour and a half for fucking $10. But yeah, going back to my point, it's not like he's going to be like, yeah, man, when people are given a 4-star, they're not thinking they're fucking you, dude. They're not. They're thinking I'm giving you a 4 fucking star. That's good. I dinged you because you might have taken too long. So I'm not going to fucking screw you and say it's satisfactory. I'm going to say you did a good job. But I'm not going to give you 5 because there was something that I didn't like. But, of course, the fucking self-centered, fucking self-absorbed, fucking egotistical maniac fucking cocksucker in the office at the fucking E-Gig corporate office. Oh, yeah, man. If you don't get a 5-star, something went wrong, and fuck you, dude. You're fucking up the name of fucking Instacart, dude. And a 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1 are all terrible fucking ratings. Yep. Northampton, 2 units for $7. But that's in Northampton. That's all the way down fucking. Oh, man. Yeah, these batches are like a million miles away, too. You know what I mean? It's not worth it when you don't know if they have the items. No tip. Just, yeah, man. It is what it is. You know, get over it. I'm going to run today. I'm going to hydrate some more. And I'm going to fucking run. Because that's what I like doing. And if they're going to just throw shit at me, I'm going to fucking go out and get some exercise in because I haven't ran in 3 days. So, fucking don't waste your time sitting in the car looking at shitty batches all day, right? I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm increasing on my days off. I usually only burn like 2,100. So let's say I'm burning. So, yeah, I'm going to go run. I'm going to do some running and fucking burn off that cake I ate yesterday. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Yeah, just keep trucking. That's why you multi-app. That's why you always have a backup plan. Because I like being self-employed, I do. And that's why I like doing Uber in California. Because there was some security in it. Even when things were bad, I was making $100 a day. Okay? So with Uber, I was making money. Watching Nugs become top dasher. And I showed it on my channel when I was first got back to California. Yeah, I was driving 150 miles for $100. So yeah, it's true. It's not really worth trying to maintain top dasher. Really, it isn't. But yeah, it is what it is. That's a little bit of the reasoning behind getting a job, one that has some stability, is because it's just freaking insecure. It just takes one person to fuck you on a 4-star rating, and you're not seeing good batches anymore. And it just takes one person to say, "Oh, man, I think he was drunk," and you're deactivated. So you gotta freaking put yourself in a position of making the money, and that's important. Obviously, I'm not saying you guys don't know that. So it's a freaking comedy hour, I'm too self-conscious to be a comedian, but I'd like to be. No tip, but it is what it is, and I'll catch you guys later.